I've always been a natural entrepreneur, and I've always been interested in people and why they make the decisions that they make.
Welcome to the Laws of Business podcast. Here, we will share the skills you need to make your business a success. Learn about goal setting, productivity, time management, marketing, and much more. Hear inspiring stories with today's best business leaders and join a hub of thousands of passionate entrepreneurs across the world. And now, here's your host, Jamil Jama.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Law of Business. I'm Jamil Jama, and I interview entrepreneurs that can help you to start and grow your business. And today we have a real awesome guest from snowy, or currently sunny, Minnesota, Kelly Garrett. Kelly, how's it going?
Hey there. I am so excited to be here. Doing great today. Yes, it is a sunny day. We're finally entering spring.
Awesome. It's usually snowy, as I said, but today you got the sun, haven't you? Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So in this interview, me and Kelly are going to be chatting about bots, Facebook bots, digital marketing, cohesive customer journey, and customer retention. We'll also be talking about Kelly's agency, End-to-End Marketing. But before all that, I'll give you all an introduction of who Kelly is and what she does. Kelly Garrett is the founder of Master of Marketing. Kelly's vast knowledge and array of experience enables her to pinpoint the right combination of style, technical components, and a roadmap to accomplish any marketing objective. Her comprehensive background includes experience in the areas of IT, design, marketing, web development, and startups. As someone who fluidly transitions between the creative aspects of design and the technical requirements of online marketing, she's able to zero in and solve complex puzzles to achieve a polished, cohesive look, strategy, and execution for your company. Not only does she have the knowledge to share, but has been in the field creating brands and campaigns for over 10 years. She's an ActiveCampaign Certified Consultant, AmbitionAlly Certified Partner, and Bot Academy Certified Bot Consultant. It's a real pleasure to welcome Kelly Garrett. Kelly, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
So Kelly, I hate to sound like a dinosaur. I know about Facebook, but Facebook bots is something I don't really know about.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, let's talk about your agency, your end-to-end marketing agency. Can you tell us about that, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So we focus on digital marketing, although we do all kinds of traditional marketing as well. And my philosophy about marketing is that, well, first of all, I love technology, but basics are the marketing of foundation, our basics of marketing, are the foundation of what you need to focus on. So many people today are getting caught up with everything out there, and they're forgetting the basics. So once we have the basics in place, then we can choose the best tools and the technology to accomplish your goals. And so I really believe that you've got to have a strategy in place. You've got to have good design happening, and you've got to have good technology. And when you have all those three pieces together, then you'll have success in your marketing, because at the end of the day, marketing is all about relationships and people. So, we can't get caught up with the shiny objects that, I've got to know this new tactic, or I've got to know this new strategy because everyone out there is doing it. And we lose sight of the people. We lose sight of the fact that in business, we're building relationships, and that's what we need to focus on first and foremost. So what I do in my agency is that I focus a lot on the customer's journey. So their experience with your business, from the time they first hear about you to the time that you are, hopping on a sales call with them, or you're converting them into a customer, to then their experience with your business throughout their entire time as a customer. And then after you're done working with them, you are hopefully retaining them and getting them to purchase again and getting them to refer you to other customers. And that entire experience for them needs to be really cohesive and seamless. And, as we were talking about previously, it's got to elevate. Their experience has to elevate too. They should become more and more impressed with your business and the experience they're having the longer their relationship with you is. And so the reason I'm able to do that so well is because I can very easily put myself in other people's shoes. So it's easy for me to look at a business and picture myself as the customer and say, okay, where is the customer falling off in your journey? At what point are they feeling jarred because something doesn't feel right or something is confusing for them? And that's where I can dive in and help people elevate that point in their customer's journey.
Well, you are a techie, aren't you, Kelly?
Yes, absolutely. And so one of the things I love doing is finding new tools and new things to integrate into marketing. And I love to look forward as a futurist. I love to look at the life cycle of what new technology, new strategies, and new tools are. And so it's kind of conflicting sometimes when I talk about the basics of marketing as being the foundation. There are a lot of people that focus on the basics of marketing, but they don't have the technical skills to try and implement some of those things. And vice versa. There's people who are tech people that don't know the basics of marketing. And so I really, I kind of shine in both areas. And I'm a developer. I started off my career doing web development, and so I recognize that it's very easy to get caught up in the technology and the latest and greatest tool. But that tool doesn't do any good for you if you don't have the foundational marketing strategy and understanding how to make the tool support your foundation. And especially that at the end of the day, we're talking about humans, we're talking about relationships and understanding human behavior. So knowing what motivates your customers to interact with your business and choose you over someone else. The technology is only a tool to help you do that. But you really have to understand the way humans behave in order to make those tools work the best and help you achieve your goals.
So how do bots fit in?
Yeah, so I have been on an amazing bot journey for about the past year and a half. And so you said you're kind of new to what bots are. I'm talking about chat bots. And Facebook Messenger is probably the greatest place to be for marketers right now when it comes to chatbots. There are chatbots all over.
Is chatbots those messages that we get, those ad messages we get?
No. So this is taking place inside of Facebook Messenger. So we were just prior to this, you and I were having a conversation in Facebook Messenger. What a chatbot is that it allows you to automate some of those messages inside of Messenger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, awesome. I never heard of this. How new is it?
It's been around for about 2 years, coming up on 2 years ago now in April is when Facebook first released chatbots to the public. And it's a very new technology. The concept of chatbots in other platforms has been around for a while, but Facebook's chatbot is about 2 years old, and there's so many applications for it. Businesses can use it in so many ways. I think it's very easy to get scared when you hear the word chatbot. People go, "Oh no, I don't want to interact with that. I want to stay away from that." But once you start to understand how they can benefit your business and how they can benefit your customer, they are really exciting and they present so many opportunities for businesses.
Yeah, I know what chatbots are. It's just I didn't know the name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when you send someone a message, sometimes you automatically get a message back.
Right.
That's a chatbot. That's a chatbot, right?
Yep.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the name.
Yeah, definitely. So the way customers are using chatbots is in a variety of ways. You can put one up on your website so that when someone comes and they have a question, they can type in and ask a question, and you can have some automated answers for the very basics. With bots, the thing to remember is that it's important to have a human available, or not necessarily live. You can do live if you've got the resources, but if you don't have the resources to have someone sitting live ready to answer, that you'll at least follow up within 24 hours or some shorter period of time, because people can leave a message and you can get back to it.
Yeah, I've seen chatbots mostly on people's Facebook pages, not on their personal profile too much.
Yeah, yep, exactly. You cannot do a chatbot with your personal profile on Facebook. You need it to be associated with a page.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of companies are using it as a lead generation tool. So that's another use for a chatbot. You can basically ask someone to opt in to your chatbot, just like you do with email marketing. So you'd have a button on your website, or you'd have a link they can click on in an email. You can even do an ad directly to a chatbot and give them some sort of free gift or free offer. And then once they've opted in, then you can give them education. You can give them a PDF download. You can do videos. You can also lead them through, and this is what I think is really cool, lead them through a sort of choose your own adventure style. The books, I don't know if you've ever read books where you get to the end of a chapter and they say, if you want to go this route, go to page 10. If you want to go this direction, go to page 30. You can do the exact same experience inside Messenger. You can give people choices as to which direction they go and lead them down a different path, ultimately with the end goal being to reach out to your business, to start a further conversation, have them get on a sales call, or you can even sell directly inside of Messenger. You can have transactions, so they can even purchase a product right within Messenger. So the uses are just phenomenal. I mean, there's so many. Basically, the limit is your creativity as to what you can do with a bot.
And Kelly, you've been a digital marketer for over 10 years, right?
Yes. I've been around for a long time. My background, I've got my undergraduate.
10 years is not long. 10 years is not long. That was only 2000. That was only 2008. It seems like yesterday.
True. That's true. I guess
2008 seems like yesterday to me.
Yeah. That's a good point. My daughter is turning 10, so that's a very good point. It's not all that long. Sometimes it feels like it though when you look back to where we were with technology at that point. I think the feeling for me is that I've always been a natural entrepreneur, and I've always been interested in people and why they make the decisions that they make. So that's been a part of just the way my brain works and my thought process for things. I
think it takes 8 to 10 years to become an expert anyway, according to.
Yeah.
There's 10,000 hours, but 10,000 hours takes approximately 8 or 10 years, I think.
Right. Yeah.
So you're an expert. You're an expert in your field. You've been doing this 10 years.
Exactly. Yeah. I've had enough experience to see all the different possibilities and to watch companies and help them make dramatic changes in their business.
So what is your greatest achievement, Kelly?
Yeah, so I mean, I look back and I think there's lots of different things. Most recently, I've been really proud of the fact that I've been working a lot with Facebook Messenger bots. I don't know if you know Andrew Warner of Mixergy. He's got a podcast where he interviews startups and technology-based.
I've heard of that podcast, yes.
Yeah, it's a good one to check out. And he is kind of an evangelist for bots right now. And I had an opportunity early on to connect with him, and he runs Bot Academy. And so I'm a certified consultant through his Bot Academy. And so one of the things that I'm really proud of is that when I first connected with him, he was running a contest to see who could create the best bot. Well, my bot won, and he flew me out to San Francisco to spend some time with him and kind of learn about what I was doing. And then he was also able to connect me with the two founders of the two primary services that help you create a bot. One is called ManyChat. The other is called Chat Fuel. So I got to spend some time with the founders of those companies and giving ideas and contributing to how they can make their software create better bots. So that's probably my most recent accomplishment that I've been really excited about. But I think overall, when I look back over the entire course of, my career thus far, I really think the thing that stands out are just the relationships that I've made. We all see in our businesses, we go through ups and downs. Nobody that is an entrepreneur, nobody that is running a business does not have times where there are ups and downs, and you're going from, one day feeling on top of the world that everything is going to be fantastic, and then the next day you're feeling like, why am I still doing this? Is it worth it? I mean, I've had that experience this week even. Mm-hmm. So I think the thing that makes it all, you look back and you're like, what am I proud of, is sticking through those ups and downs. I think it's very easy for people to say, I can't do this anymore. The downs are not worth it. And that emotional roller coaster you go through isn't worth it.
I think you've come too far to give up anyways. 10 years, you can't go back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has become a part of my lifestyle. I can't go to sleep at night and not think about marketing. It just is in my brain. So to do something else, I mean, I've had people ask me, what would you do? I can't think of what I would want to do. I would still do marketing in some shape or form, and I would still want to be building businesses. So it's the sticking through it, and it's the times when you are having down times to be able to say, you know what, I can keep doing this. There is something else out there if I just stick to it. And through all of that, making the great connections and relationships that I've made, those are the people that help you overcome those challenges. By having connections, that's how you're able to get out of those ruts. And there was a time when I felt like, I didn't need people to make my business work. I think this is a common feeling that people have. I'm very introverted. So it's very easy for me to be behind my computer, just plugging away, doing stuff, and feeling like I can do this on my own. I don't need help. But it's taken me many years to overcome that feeling and realize that the most important thing in growing your business are the connections and the relationships you make.
No man, no woman is an island. No one is an island.
Exactly. You can't do it without other people.
Definitely. And Kelly, talking about connecting with people, how can anyone connect with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the best way is to just go to my website, which is etc.com, EKCETERA/TLOB. And hopefully there will be a link in show notes.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kelly. And everybody, this is the Law of Business. I'm Jamil Jaman. That was Kelly Garrett's interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section and subscribe. And also, if you know anybody that this interview will benefit, please share it with them. Thank you all very much for listening. Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening to the Laws of Business podcast. Find out more about us on thelawsofbusiness.com. Thank you for being a part of our journey.